Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, my name is Taz Shiko. You're so very much welcome. Kindly hit that subscribe button if you've not, and if you have, thank you so much. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I upload a new video. So on today's video, it's gonna be a little bit different. This is because I'm going to be using Dubois makeup to transform my face. Many people term it as fake makeup, and I'm just going to be showing you how you can be able to do a very beautiful makeup look using the cheapest makeup. So everything I'm going to be using on this video is from Dubois, from the hair to the makeup that I'm going to be using. So without any further ado, let's slide, jump, or walk into the video.
So I'm going to start off by using soft care wet wipes to clean up my face. And then after that, I'm going to use Face Aramis to moisturize my lips. And then now I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use the Davis eyebrow pencil. Normally what I do, I line my eyebrows on the bottom part, exactly where my eyebrows begin, and then on the top part, exactly where my eyebrows end. So then after that, I fill in my eyebrows, and I'm very gentle on these. Very gentle. So after that, I'm now cleaning up my eyebrows, and I'm using a Legal Pro Conceal. That is not the original one, the Dubois one. And I'm using a flat brush to clean up my eyebrows because it's easier to use a flat brush or an angled brush for these. So after that, I'm going to use this Kiss Beauty foundation to clean up the top part, because it's the foundation that I'm going to be using and I don't want the top part to be harsh. So it's easier to use a foundation that's your shade on the top part to clean up compared to using a concealer that's a bit lighter, like the one that I used on the bottom part. So I'm just using that foundation, and I'm using a flat brush to do this. You can also use an angled brush for this. So after that, I'm now going to spread the concealer to prep for my eyeshadow, and then I'm using this Ever Beauty eyeshadow palette. And then I'm using this nude shade as my first transitioning shade. You can see whenever I dab that eyeshadow, it's blowing off. And then I'm going to use this shade from the same eyeshadow palette. I'm being very, very gentle on this because this eyeshadow is not very pigmented, but it's not bad. It's not that bad. It's good. It's nice. And then I'm going to use this darker shade to deepen the area of my crease area, where my crease will begin. I just want it to be a little bit deep. And now I'm drawing my cut crease, and I'm going to use a Legal Pro Conceal. And I'm being gentle on this. So with the Dubois makeup, always be gentle. Take your time. Take your time, honey. Take your time. Don't be in a hurry. So after that, I'm going to use this shimmer from the same eyeshadow palette. And now I'm going to use this shade from the same palette, and I'm going to use it on my inner corner. You can already see how that eye makeup is coming through. Look at that. So after that, I'm going to use this eyeliner on my eyelid. So if you don't know how to do your eyeliner, I have a very detailed video on how you can be able to do your eyeliner perfectly. And I assure you that after watching that video, honey, your eyeliner game will just change. It'll just change for the best. So after that, I'm going to be using this glitter eyeliner. And I'm being very gentle on this. I'm using it on the area where I began drawing my cut crease, and a little mess with this one can just mess the whole look. So I'm being very, very gentle on this. So I'm now going to do a double liner, and I'm just using my eyeliner, the glitter eyeliner, on top of where I did my black eyeliner. And I love the effect that this brings. It just looks awesome. And now it's time for foundation. I'm going to use this Kiss Beauty foundation. I don't have a primer. I would have used it, but no worries, because I'm not going anywhere. So it's already at night, so I'm going nowhere. So I'm just going to take off this makeup immediately after doing it. And I'm dabbing in that foundation using my beauty blender. Never drag your brush or your beauty blender when applying your foundation. It doesn't create a beautiful look. It doesn't. So always tap in or dab in your beauty blender. And we're not going to ignore the fact that this foundation has a very awesome coverage. Are we? Yeah, I wasn't expecting this. I wasn't ready. So now I'm going to highlight the normal areas where we highlight. I'm using the Dubois or the Muitu concealer in the shade Fawn. The concealer is a little bit thicker than the original one, but it's a nice one. It's a nice one too. It's not that bad. So I'm now blending in that highlight, that concealer, and I'm using a beauty blender to do this. I'm now going to set the highlighted areas, and I'm going to use this setting powder. And it's a Muitu one. And now I'm going to contour. This is not as dark as I would have wished it to be to contour. It's from an eyeshadow palette, but you're going to use it because I don't have anything darker that you can use to contour. So that's what we're going to use at the moment. And I'm going to use the same on my nose to contour my nose. You know, I love my nose looking a little bit smaller. So that's what we're going to use to contour the nose. Since the shade is not as dark as I would have wished it to be, I'm using more setting powder on my nose area, just to see if it can be able to blur out the nose. So after that, I'm going to use this shade from the same eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to use it as a blush. And now it's time for the lips, and I'm starting off by using this eye pencil, and then I'm going to use a brown lipstick shade. I'm then going to create an ombre effect using this lipstick. This was a Huda lipstick, but the Dubois one, the Muitu one. So after that, I'm going to use this lipstick, black up lipstick, because I didn't like how the two shades blended in together. So I'm going to try and make the situation better by using this lipstick. And yeah, I'm impressed. It's looking good. So I'm not going to highlight, and I'm using this eyeshadow palette to highlight. It has shimmers only. I think it was a highlighter palette. Yeah, it was a highlighter palette. So if you have an eyeshadow that has shimmery shades, that's the shiny shades, you can use it to highlight. You don't have to use an actual highlighter to highlight. So I'm just blending in that, because it's a little bit harsh when I applied it. It's a little bit harsh. And honey, this is how I'm looking. Oh, I love these. And then I added a little accessory on my hair. And yo, I'm loving this. Just look at this. It looks so cute. And hakuna mahali imeandikwa ati this is Dubois makeup. Is there anywhere that is written that this is Dubois makeup? But honey, this is looking awesome. This is looking so awesome. So thank you so much for watching this video until this far. Bye.